Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Couple quick clarifications. Number one, I am trading futures. If you don't know what futures are, then I will put a link down below to a totally free 4-part series that'll walk you through, give you a good foundation. But as a little bit of a spoiler, maybe something to get you interested, futures have zero pattern day trader rule. So if you're a stock trader or day trader that's very annoyed by the pattern day trader rule, there is none of that in the world of futures. And second, I am trading futures through a prop firm. What is a prop firm? How does a prop firm work? Which prop firm am I using? All that is on the link that you see up above, and I'll also put that same link down below so you can go learn more about that. And make sure you use that link so you can get the current promotion. But in a nutshell, a prop firm is just a way for you to put very little of your money at risk, and then you have a whole lot of upside potential. So if you want to learn more, though, like I said, just use that link in the description box. So I will pause recording software for now, and I'll be back as soon as I find a trade. All right, looking to potentially try to scalp some momentum here. Whoops. Hopefully I don't know if the order field guy was blowing your volume out on that. Let me turn down my volume here a bit. But yes, that was, if you're not familiar with my screen, just took a quick little $300 scalp on that one. I did hit record, didn't I? Very good. Yeah, if you're wondering, hey Clay, how does your private community work? Right here, you can see that this was alerted beforehand, and I missed it. I uh, I was looking over my other monitor, and you can see right here, NQ, trend line, overnight low, will it push down through? So I had all this mapped out, and that's what I was looking for, the push down through there, which did indeed happen, but I missed it. So for any of you members that watch these videos, hopefully you took that trade, and congratulations if you did. But yeah, I missed it, got a part of it, but I was sort of chasing in a sense. That's why it had to be a very quick scalp. But if any members actually did get in before that, yeah, that's a nice way to start off the morning. All right, so one trade in the book. I will go ahead and pause. This move is getting pretty crazy, so I might tackle it with micros. That way I have quite a bit more wiggle room. And if I'm right, immediately from the start, not going to make a whole lot, but the whole point here is to give myself flexibility. So if I get in and then it goes right in my favor, again, not going to make a lot, but I'm sacrificing that because I'm choosing in the favor of having some flexibility within the trade. If we can, okay, in there for 2 micros. Would like more. Okay, I picked up 2 more. So still only at 4. All right, so I don't even know if it's showing up on the bottom. I just switched contracts. There we go. So just $17 on that one because, again, I can always start the process over again. If it wants to push down lower. And then this $20 I should have noted. That was from yesterday night. So the nice thing about futures, again, mini sales pitch mode for you stock and option traders and so on. They're basically open around the clock. So if you have a busy schedule, there's always a time where you can figure out something to trade. So I was kind of just putzing around, experimenting. So that's where that $20 is coming from. Actually, yesterday evening is when that trade took place. All right, if this wants to drop down some more, I can try building a bigger size position, but we'll see what happens. I will pause. I'm gonna go ahead and get short there. We'll look to build a little bit more up if it wants to come. I have a pretty well-defined stop loss up there. See if it wants to come down. Okay, let's get my stop loss. So now this will be a winning trade. I'm just going to move my stop down as it goes. So great spot to be in as a trader. Let me give myself a little bit more wiggle room. Not a question of if I make money, but how much money am I going to make? Because I don't know how far this is going to go down. So like I said, this is a very, very freeing, very, very nice place to be in as a trader. Because I have no idea how far down it's going to go. So I therefore do not know how much money I'm going to make. All I know is that I am going to make money. I just don't know how much. Would love to see this just collapse. Come on, no, 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 no. Come on, give me another big flush. Oh, and stopped out. Well, I was positioned, I was ready. Did I get a little too tight? I guess we'll let hindsight be the judge of that. But feel great about that trade. That was a very good trade because, again, I was positioned. I was ready. If you're going to tank, I'm going to make a whole bunch of money here. It just didn't. It just decided to pop back up and take me out. But talk about a very stress-free spot to be in as a trader. That's what I like to call the sweet spot of trading. Well, it's not if you make money, but just how much money are you going to make. But so that one worked out, but did it work out to its maximum potential? It did not. But the key part is, and my question to you as a trader, are you ever positioned where if the price actually does make that move, are you positioned to really benefit from it? And in that trade, I was positioned perfectly. Okay, if you're going to keep on bleeding, if you're going to do one of these candles right here, obviously that's what I was hoping for. One of these where it just drop, 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 drop. I would have been positioned beautifully to take advantage of it, and that would have been a nice score. I mean, it was a fine score already, but it was more the mechanics of the trade that I'm trying to point your attention to. The mechanics were, and my challenge to you is, are you ever within your trades one of those situations where, okay, if it moves, I'm going to be banking a whole lot, but also just as a education. Sometimes it doesn't, right? Sometimes you're positioned and then it does what it did here and it bounces back up and you're like, all right, well, so you'll still make money from it, which is great, but not necessarily as much as you could have. But again, the question is, were you in the position? Are you ever in that position where if it really goes, you're going to get paid? All right, I will go ahead and pause. I'm going to go ahead and get short there. I'm in short and out there for a nice $200 scalp. So that was, whoa, no, you gotta be, oh. Whoops. I'm still here. I promise I did not throw my keyboard. I just knocked over my mic. Yes, I'm bummed, but I did not have a temper tantrum. In fact, something had dropped on my keyboard. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh. New setup is killing me. Keep knocking over my microphone. Oh. I guess when it rains, it pours, huh? Is my mic still picking me up? It is still picking me up. What was that? Oh. Again, for you members out there, hey Clay, how does your chat room work? Here was the here's what I alerted. Grab the screenshot of it. Now granted, I alerted the MNQ, but MNQ, NQ, same thing, just different risks of magnitude. So there it was. Bear pennant alerted. I took it. And then I thought, oh man, that was great. I got 10 points in like 2 seconds. Fantastic. And then that. Well, I'm done for the day. I clearly I'm not mentally capable to continue to trade now. What? Again, members, please, if you're a member of the community and you took this trade, please tell me that you held longer than 10 points. Now, granted, this is hindsight bias. 10 points in a matter of 2 seconds is pretty crazy. But wow, that. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I am officially just not capable of trading anymore. So wow. And again, I really, I promise. I tell you, if I was freaking out over here, but all the clumping, and that was just me, knocking over my mic. I got a new mic, and it's kind of, I had a different level. So I have a new setup. That's what was going on there. I don't like how these are. By the way, I don't use the DOMs over here. I just put it up because I know some people do like to use it and keep an eye on it. But I don't use it. So that's why right now I'm like, okay, this thing can be a little bit more smaller. Well, again, congratulations to members that took that alert. Absolute. And did you see, had I held on for like, what was it, like maybe 2 seconds, 1 second longer? 1 or 2, and I'm not exaggerating. Well, let me put it back. I guess I'll have to go back and rewatch it. But because again, this is live. I'm recording myself right now in real time. So this is not me like recording everything and then doing a voiceover. No, this is real time. But if I remember right, I think that it was just like, I got out and I was like, oh man, nice. And then boom, it went. So yeah, maybe like 2 seconds. Had I held for 2 seconds longer, maybe that'll be the video of this video. I should have held for 2 seconds longer. Man, I am so irritated and disappointed, and obviously a greedy savage, because I'm literally complaining about making $200 in like 2 seconds. Because that's what that equated to. One contract, 10 points, $200, and I'm sitting here complaining about it. So yes, I realize there is the greedy savage component to all this too, but oh, that is disappointing. And for the skeptics out there, like, Clay, you only post the good things. You only post videos that make you look good. Okay, explain to me how this makes me look anything but a fool. Seriously, like this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is going to be embarrassing to post. Wow. I know, and hey, I'll save you the time. Clay, you should have given it a chance. You're right. On that one, I should have given it a chance, but I thought I got a nice move already when 10 points showed up in like 2 seconds. I thought that was like, okay, good. Wow. Not every day you're making 10 points in a matter of seconds on the, but so yeah, it is what it is. And I do realize there's a little bit of comedic irony as I'm about to talk about this, given I just look like a total moron, but whatever. But if you are interested in learning more about the tools I'm using, how I build consistency, how I manage risk, then definitely get signed up for this free live webinar. I'll put a link down below in the description area, or you can just go to clayjar.com/live, and that'll let you know when the next live webinar is. And yes, this will just make sure you get a good framework. A lot of people show up in the markets thinking they're doing things the right way, thinking that they're being smart in their approach. And in their defense, when you don't know it, when you're new and you don't know what you don't know, yeah, sometimes things seem to make sense, but they don't actually make sense. So the video or the webinar here will ensure that you have a right vantage point, a right framework and guardrails within your journey so that you can go about things and approach things in the right way. So if that sounds like it could be value, then like I said, definitely get signed up for it. So thanks for hanging out. As always, if you appreciate this transparency, if you appreciate me just posting these videos, especially ones like this where I look like a total goofball, hit that like button. It helps. It helps. But thanks for watching. And if you're looking for a super free and easy way to support the channel, please seriously consider hitting that subscribe button. Take care.